Quarantine's got me like. Okay, good morning. It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day. And I feel very refreshed. Yesterday I took a minute because I was feeling a little tired, a little overwhelmed. I've been pushing myself really hard. So as much as I missed you, and I did, I just took it easy yesterday, took care of myself. And I encourage you to do the same if at all possible, even if it's just for 15 minutes, to just go to your happy place. Well, here in Southern California, specifically San Diego, we are expecting rain for like the rest of the week. See this pond right here? You can see that it's already starting to overflow its banks. Am I panicked? No. Why am I not panicked? Well, back in the day when we were lining this garden out and designing it, and Greg agreed to dig a pond out for me, his original concept was a pond 4 times this size. Am I exaggerating, Hannah? No, I'm not. This thing was supposed to be giant, and it wasn't to scale, so I started backfilling like crazy. And what I, in essence, did was create a lot of drainage all around the pond. So despite the fact that these are going to get pretty sopping wet, I know that the water's going to drain through very, very quickly. I haven't ever lost anything to rot around the pond. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to continue my quest that I started in the live on Saturday and pull some more stuff out and prep the soil. You know, I will let these things dry out before I put them back. But I can manipulate these plants right now. And look, I'm just going to be leaving them out in the rain. They're fine because, again, you know, this rain will stop and it will end in a matter of days. This will all dry out and I can come right back and pick up where I left off. So no worries about that. I don't want you to panic about the rain. If you have succulents in pots with no drainage, you might want to move those under some shelter or protection. But as long as water's moving through your garden or through your pots, you should be absolutely fine. Succulents thrive with rainwater. They really love it. And when this storm is over, or the storms in your life are over, everything is going to be better for it. Another update, I wanted to take a minute to thank all of my new subscribers, all of you that have joined the challenge, Tori, Mama, and Allison in particular.
Challenge.
What?
What challenge? You said join the challenge.
No, I said join the channel. You'll have to forgive us, it's early. All of you that have joined the channel, Tori, Mama, and Allison, you guys are awesome. And this video is for you. Do not concern yourself with a little bit of rain. As I said, if you feel like it, you know, I think that if I wasn't going to do a video, I might not have wanted to come out here. But now that I am, I'm loving it. This is nice. It's not too cold. I've got my banana suit on, which I haven't worn since I did the installation back 2 years ago up at Queen Latifah's in LA. That was the last time I had this on. But yeah, it's actually kind of fun. It kind of reminds me of being a kid. Remember when you were a kid and you used to want to go ride your bike out in the rain? It feels like that. And you know what else? Because this is so wet, everything is coming out so easy. Oh my goodness. And you can also get rid of the spawns of Satan while you're out here because, as we know, the rain brings snails. I am feeling so accomplished. So yeah, that is my ew snails. God, there's like so many. That's my challenge to you all today. Send me pictures on my Instagram at Laura Loves Succulents of you out in the rain working with your plants. That'll be really fun. So once the rains have passed and this area dries out, I'm going to replant this pretty much the way it was before. If you look over on this side of the pond, I'm not hating that. What I like to see is, you know, highs to lows. And, you know, I've got my higher things, my larger things, and then I've got my Fred Ives. I just added this Dickia down as kind of like a period at the end of the sentence here because it stays low, as well as the Brevifolia aloe that also stays low. And I've got More brevifolia over here that stays low. So, you know, all of this will come out. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't know that I want to wait because I don't want to put cuttings back in here when it's really saturated. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and give this area a fighting chance. Greg came up with a little hack for me to drain water out of the pond when we have a deluge like we're expecting. So I think I'm going to go to plan B. That way I can plant this out sooner rather than later. So I'm going to plug in the pond. When we moved into this house, that area over there where we have the electrical, they had a barbecue, like an outdoor kitchen kind of thing. So we ran off of that electrical, covered it up with a blue ball, and that's where the electrical is run for the pond. Now, underneath all this diamondia, there's a drain. So I take this irrigation drainage tube, yeah, maybe. Wait, I got this. There we go. Okay, and then I set this down in the area where the drain is, which is right about there. And I'm just gonna let that run off until the pond is empty. Then I'll unplug the pond. It'll rain, 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 and if needed, I will repeat. Yeah, so just a little hack. Thought I'd share that with you. I'm not worried about any of my collectibles because all of those pots have drains. Our little table of leaves that we're waiting for propagation are fine there. I've got more leaves down below. Even my little cactus is getting a little wet. This is all very, very exciting. Look at this one's getting ready to bloom. I'm super excited. I love how the rain washes everything off and makes everything so shiny. And like I said, succulents really, really do thrive in rainwater. Here are those aeonium blooms that we cut when I did my wedding video like a week or more ago. Our little tackle box of cuttings is looking really, really good. Our little spoon and jewelry is still out here looking very lively. Yeah, and this, I had just reset this little aloe in this little fishy pot. You know, kind of like it's the blowhole, and this is the water coming out. But turns out there's no drainage in that. So I took the little aloe out, and I'm just going to set it aside. And then after all the rain is passed, I will dump that out, put fresh soil in it, and reset that. So, yeah, lots to do when it's raining. It's really fun out here. Don't hesitate to get out and give it a shot. We'll see what fun and exciting and creative activities we can come up with tomorrow. But for today, I just want to encourage you to take care of yourself, to breathe, and if at all possible, to get outside and get to work in your garden. Thank you everyone for following, especially those of you that have joined the channel. Tori, Mama, and Allison, I appreciate you so much, as well as all of my other subscribers, whether you have joined or not. I love you, appreciate you, and wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day.